Equity for Chancellor Robinson. On account of the most recent advancement in the Shanquella Robinson case, the Cabo 6 has been constrained into a frenzy. Such countless things have been going on in the background comparable to the examination of Shanquella Robinson's passing, so the thing has been occurring up to this point, and all the more critically might the case at some point be nearer to being tackled. Continue to watch until the finish of Find Out. However, before we proceed, remember to raise a ruckus around town button and leave a remark underneath saying I have bought in and I will answer to your remark. Are you prepared? Number 9. Alice Hyatt. Alice Hyatt was one of the companions that headed out with Shanquella Robinson to Cabo. Has supposedly been terminated from her work following late improvements. It's muddled why she was terminated, particularly assuming that she is blameless. Some estimate that her supervisor might have uncovered something about her that even the police couldn't find, something that could be harming. While the full picture isn't yet clear, apparently the chief needs nothing to do with the rent. Hyatt, likely because of the negative consideration encompassing her. Elise Hyatt is a North Carolinian who has lived in both High Point and Winston-Salem, which is situated in Forsyth Province, North Carolina. She is the girl of Ruler Davis and Andre Arthur Hyatt, and has a sister named Andrea who was a cop in Greensboro, Guilford District, North Carolina. Andrea began working there in 2011. Tragically, essentially a stepbrother, Kevin Davis, died on September 23, 2014, quite early in life of 26. Elise moved on from Winston-Salem State College in 2018. She's supposedly gone at Cabo San Lucas in the Mexican province of Baja California with Shanquella Robinson and 5 different companions, including Shanquella Robinson, who's 2 years more youthful than Elise. Number 8. Web-based non-attendance. Unfortunately, Elise's sister Anita was likewise killed in High Point around the same time that Shanquella. Brenita Robinson was tracked down dead in a room at the Funadoras Oceanside Club in San Jose del Tavo, Baja California. Shanquella was only 25 years of age when she died. After her passing, Elise eliminated all hints of her web-based presence, including her LinkedIn profile, where she was recorded as a confirmed nursing colleague at High Focus's Penabrin at Merrifield. A video of a lady going after Shanquella in a lodging became a web sensation on November 15, 2022. She and different observers are associated with shooting the attack ceaselessly at or keeping the video from being released even 10 weeks after the demise of Charlotte Bratter, otherwise called Shanquella Granada Robinson, at 25 years old in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Her family is as yet looking for answers. Number 7. Family. Fellow assembling. Shanquella's friends and family assembled at her gravesite to respect her memory by delivering inflatables and gathering around her grave. She's grinning down on us, her mom Salmondra Robinson told the Charlotte Eyewitness. We have great days and terrible days, however we're over here to observe. Mario Dark, a coordinator with the Million Youth Walk of Charlotte in Salisbury, said that Shanquella's loved ones are recalling her on her past birthday events. They are as yet sitting tight for reports on her case. Our expectation is equity, Mario Dark told BFI, and this is one approach to pushing it along, keeping it alive, to tell them that we haven't neglected, we won't ease up until a fair outcome is given. Number 6. Lethargy. As per reports, Shanquella was viewed as lethargic by means of Linda, 32, in Cabo on October 29 after somebody in the gathering called 911. A specialist showed up rapidly and did mouth-to-mouth on her. Regardless of their endeavors, she was articulated dead under 15 minutes after the fact at 3 p.m. as detailed by Sovereign City News. Anyway, Shanquella's mom Salmondra has guaranteed that her girl's companions got back from Mexico with clashing tales about what befell her. Salmondra charges that they guaranteed Shanquella was not feeling great and had liquor harming, however they proved unable track down a heartbeat as indicated by Sovereign City News. The U.S. State Division at first expressed that there was no substantial proof to help the hypothesis that Shanquella was killed. Number 5. The video revelation lizard got. Shanquella Robinson's demise testament, which uncovered that her reason for death was not liquor harming yet rather an extreme spinal line injury and map book luxation. A video of an actual fight between 2 ladies became a web sensation via virtual entertainment, with one of them distinguished as Shanquella Robinson. The upsetting video shows Shanquella Robinson being punched punched, kicked and tossed to the ground, while others are heard cheering behind the scenes. Regardless of the brutality, nobody endeavors to intercede or help her. A few companions who were on the excursion have since erased or made their virtual entertainment profiles private. Mexican specialists have opened a manslaughter examination, and as of November 25 they were looking for the removal of a female suspect for the situation who had as of now been charged. Number 4. Quiet. Shanquella Robinson's family has not gotten any updates from American specialists, and no captures have been accounted for. Mexican specialists are examining the episode as a potential homicide and have given a capture warrant. However, the suspect's character has not been revealed past being one more American. As per neighborhood examiner Antonio Lopez Rodriguez, the group left Mexico not long after Shanquella Robinson's body was found. State examiner Daniel de la Rosa Anaya didn't give further subtleties on the suspect's personality, and apparently removal might be trying for this situation. Number 3. The law. The removal of a U.S. resident who was purportedly liable for the passing of a traveler in Cabo has ignited banter about the freedoms of residents in such cases. While uncommon, specialists say that such removals are not remarkable whether or not residents reserve the option to try not to be effectively gotten rid of from their nation to confront preliminary in another nation emerges. Global regulation doesn't need such an arrangement, yet the U.S. and Mexico have a well-established removal arrangement that is typically regarded by the two nations. John Perry, a regulation teacher at Lewis and Clark Graduate School, has concentrated on worldwide removal and addressed Insider about this issue. Number 2. Removal. As per legal counselors at Rawls and Will, who work in global removal situations, when gotten some information about the chance of the U.S. having a decision in the choice about whether to remove the suspect, Ward Will of the Arizona firm said it probably won't be the case. The law office has just managed one removal case, including an American resident from the U.S. to Mexico. As regulation teacher John Perry expressed, the move is an emotional step. Previous survivor maker and U.S. resident Bruce Beresford Redmond, who was likewise removed to Mexico in 2012 too, have to deal with penalties connected with the homicide of his significant other in Cancun in 2010, was tracked down blameworthy in a Mexican court and burned through 7.5 years in a Mexican jail prior to being delivered in 2019. Yearly, the U.S. starts somewhere in the range of 670 and 950 removal cases, including demands made by U.S. examiners to unfamiliar legislatures and solicitations made by unfamiliar legislatures to the U.S. Perry expressed that the U.S. normally extradites 25 to 45 people to Mexico every year. However, it is questionable the number of these people are American residents. The U.S. government is additionally examining Shanquella Robinson's passing and may seek after charges, assuming it is resolved that any violations connected with the case happened inside the country. Already, a FBI representative had expressed that the Charlotte, North Carolina field office had sent off an examination concerning Shanquella Robinson's passing. Number 1. Charges. The group of Shanquella Robinson anyway holds on to openly expressed their craving for her companions to be attempted and sentenced for her demise in a question and answer session held in December. It has been guaranteed that, not at all like different countries, the U.S. doesn't commonly decline to remove its residents to have to deal with penalties in different nations, and is much of the time able to remove suspects to unfamiliar legislatures. Removal demands ordinarily require sworn oaths from examiners, specialists and observers. As per Will, the FBI has started an examination concerning Shanquella Robinson's demise, and of any violations connected with the case were carried out inside the U.S. Charges might be squeezed by the public authority. As per Perry, the removal cycle regularly includes an investigator making sense of the important regulation and an agent introducing proof to help the charges and witnesses giving further confirmation. He additionally expressed that no criminal respondent would be removed from the U.S. without first being conceded a trial where an adjudicator would look at the charges and proof against them. Then again, the contention for removal is that the nation mentioning it has a genuine interest in seeing a fair consequence given, and that participation on such matters is commonly valuable. Perry underlined that nobody is removed without a trial where an adjudicator surveys the charges and proof. Really, this case continues to get more extraordinary, with new disclosures being made consistently. However, at that point again, that is what we are hanging around for. What might happen now? Let us in on your viewpoints in the remarks beneath. Yet before you leave, remember to stir things up around town. Slap the like button and ring the warning chime so you pass up no new recordings about your number one big names and what they've been doing yet. Hello, the tattle doesn't end here. Look at this connected video to see more, and I will see you in the following video.